What's going on? This is Dev from More Tribe here, and we're back with another episode. We're going over week 4 games, and give you my thoughts and opinions. Today we got Rice and Charlotte. Let's go with Charlotte. I'm gonna go with Charlotte. I know nothing about Charlotte, so we're just gonna go with there. All right, Tulsa and Oklahoma State. You would think Oklahoma State would just come out and just beat Tulsa, like no competition whatsoever. As you can see, Oklahoma State is favored by 12 points. But Oklahoma State is not good at all. Um, so I'm still going to take Oklahoma State, but I wouldn't be surprised if Tulsa makes it a close game. Iowa, Rutgers, this should be a close game considering that Iowa and just the Big Ten in general don't score like at all unless you're Michigan or Ohio State. So I'm going to take Iowa because I have no idea what Rutgers looks like whatsoever. That's Friday, so that's tomorrow. Saturday, big slate of games. Texas Tech at Utah. I'm going to take Texas Tech. I just don't trust Utah. I just don't trust their offense to keep up with Texas Tech. Then we got Arkansas at Memphis. I'm going to take Arkansas. This should be a close game. I know Arkansas was favored by 7.5 betting wise, so I'm just going to take Arkansas there. Maryland at Wisconsin. I'm going to take. This is also another tough one. Maryland or Wisconsin. I'm going to take Maryland. I just don't think Wisconsin has anything. I'm sure they'll prove me wrong, but I'm taking Maryland. Then Syracuse at Clemson. Dabo went on his little rant earlier this week about, I could just always leave, and winning's not good enough here apparently. And you guys don't really care. Blah blah blah. So I'm gonna take Clemson just because Syracuse is they're okay. Clemson is just I don't know. Dabo in general is just I don't know. Wofford at Virginia Tech. I'm taking Virginia Tech, even though they just got belt to ass like by Old Dominion. The tough game right here, SMU at TCU. TCU is a decent, good, average team this year. SMU, same thing there, but they can both score. So it's probably going to be a shootout. But I'm going to take SMU here to rep the brand, the ACC. I probably shouldn't do that, but why not? Should be a close one. Should be a good one. Next, we got Bowling Green at Louisville. Obviously, we're taking Louisville there. UNLV over Miami of Ohio, taking Las Vegas. Sorry, my mouse is over here acting a fool. Next, we got North Texas at Army. That should be a good one. North Texas is not the team to mess around with. Let me see here. Yeah, they're 3-0, and they just walked over this team and then beat Washington State like crazy. So North Texas isn't they're not gonna just lay down. Army, they beat K-State, Tarleton State, and Army will drain the clock. As you saw against K-State, K-State only had the ball for 3 minutes the entire second half, which is insane to really just sit there and just think about it. They only had 3 minutes the whole second half. It is crazy. They're going to be at Army. I'm going to go ahead and take I'm going to go ahead and just take North Texas. If North Texas defense can get off the field on third down, they should be fine. Because that's all Army does. They're going to run, get 4 yards, get another 4 yards. It's 3rd and 2. They're going to get the first down, and that's just how they drain the clock. And they do that. Hey, do what you got to do to win the game. Next we got, South Carolina State at South Florida. We already know South Florida's going to win. UAB at Tennessee. Tennessee's going to win. Wagner, Central Michigan. I'm taking Central Michigan. Oregon State. Oregon State, I'm so disappointed in them. Have they even won a game yet? No. This is their first. Oh, well. That's crazy. I forgot. There's only 2 teams in the Pac-12. Yeah, Oregon. I don't know what Oregon's going to be until next week. Cause they play Ohio State or somebody. They play somebody up there next week. But Kent State, Florida State, obviously taking Florida State here, no problem. Auburn, Oklahoma, that should be a good one. I'm gonna take Oklahoma. I just like their quarterback, the way he can just run the ball and score and dual threat type of dude. Their defense is solid. Their Oklahoma's defense is always gonna be solid as long as Venables is there. Auburn, can you trust Jackson Arnold to stay cool, calm, collected? Can he play under the pressure? Can he not get too hot tempered because he is playing his former team? But they're playing at Oklahoma, and Oklahoma's got a good defense, good quarterback, good offense. So I think Oklahoma's going to win it here. Tulane at Ole Miss. Ole Miss, obviously, no, Michigan and Nebraska should be a good one. Should be a tight one as long as Dylan Raiola can do his thing and just game manage the game. Nebraska should be in it. Michigan, Bryce Underwood, he's going to be a good quarterback. Can Michigan run the ball? Can Bryce Underwood make some plays? At Nebraska, which stadium atmosphere, hostile environment, I would not be surprised if Michigan will be down in this game, but I expect them to come back and win it overall. Should be a tight one, but I'm taking Michigan over Nebraska. Purdue, Notre Dame, taking Notre Dame. Right here is a tough one. North Carolina at UCF, just because I don't know what Bill Belichick is doing at North Carolina. Totally got embarrassed against TCU, and I don't know what UCF is looking like. Let's look at their record, see who they've been playing. They're 2-0. They're third in the Big 12. They played nobody, so I'm gonna take North Carolina. I just don't trust UCF. I don't even know what they look like. So cheering for the Tar Heels this weekend. Ball State or UConn. I'm just gonna take UConn. I don't know anything about Ball State. James Madison at Liberty. I'm gonna take Liberty. Louisiana, Eastern Michigan. I'm gonna go ahead and take Eastern Michigan. Then Troy and Buffalo. Where I'm gonna take Buffalo. And then Toledo at Western Michigan. I'm gonna take Western Michigan. Gardner-Webb at Ohio. Obviously gonna take Ohio. NC State at Duke. This should be a good one, tough one. Don't bet on it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if NC State won. And I also wouldn't be surprised if Duke won. But I'm going to go ahead and take NC State. Their quarterback, NC State's quarterback can make plays. He can run around. He can do his thing. As he did against Wake Forest. So I'm going to take NC State there. Northern Illinois at Mississippi State. I'm taking Mississippi State. Temple, Georgia Tech. Taking Georgia Tech. Taking San Jose State over Idaho. West Virginia at Kansas. This should be a good one, you would think. But I'm going to take Kansas here. West Virginia just came up against a big one against Pitt, where Pitt fumbled the game away. Taking FIU over Delaware. And we're just going to go Arkansas State. We don't know. We don't really care about those teams, but just give you my thought. Duquesne, Akron, taking Akron. South Carolina at Missouri. Missouri's probably going to win. I don't think Sellers is back yet, but I'm just going to take Missouri. We can just skip over all these games right here. Boise State, Air Force. Boise State should win. Florida, Miami. Miami's probably going to win. But this is very interesting to see if Florida will just quit or they're going to keep fighting and playing for Billy Boy. But I'm taking Miami. Illinois over Indiana. Matter of fact, Indiana's favorite in this game. Which is kind of insane. I like Illinois, so I'm taking Illinois. Simple as that. Vanderbilt is ranked for like the first time in like what? Forever? So I'm taking Vanderbilt. Washington's going to beat Washington State. Stanford, Virginia. Virginia's favored by like 30 or something. I looked on FanDuel earlier this week. Arizona State at Baylor. Another tough game. Don't know. But I'm trusting Kenny and the crew to beat Baylor. BYU is going to beat ECU. LSU's got Louisiana. So Texas should beat Sam Houston State. And then Wyoming at Colorado. We're going to take Colorado. Would not be surprised if it's a low scoring game or close at all. And then lastly, Michigan State at USC. I'm just going to take USC. And that is week 4 picks. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is Dev from More Tribe. Peace out.